Happy Sunday, everyone. We're going to start with Miranda's Bible. Then we're going to get into some different content. I'll watch for you.
Out. I'm going to scooch this away. Oh, speaking of this, if you saw our last video, the audio was probably not great. That's because yours truly had the microphones backwards.
It's okay. We got new mics, and we got it figured out.
This episode should be...
And Reed helped.
Yes, Reed helped. My husband is an absolute lifesaver. So, and his friends. Thank you to his friends. I know one of them watches, so hello out there too. But yeah, microphones should be good now. Hopefully we have good sound quality from here on out and with no more issues. All right. Here we go.
Nope.
Oh, for Pete's sake. This happened last time, too.
Yes.
Okay, we're going another page, and we are in Psalm 86, verse 4.
Poetry, book of poetry.
Yes, Psalm 86, verse 4. Make your servant glad for you, O Lord, I pray. Hold on. Let me read that again. Make your servant glad, for to you, O Lord, I pray. There we go. I missed the two.
I think we need context.
I think we need context. So let's start over. So we'll just start from the beginning of 86. Listen, O Lord, answer me, for I am oppressed and needy. Protect me, for I am loyal. You are my God. Deliver your servant who trusts in you. Have mercy on me, O Lord, for I cry out to you all day long. Make your servant glad, for to you, O Lord, I pray.
There, it's a lament.
There we go.
Now we understand that he's crying out to the Father because he is in a rough spot.
And that's only about a quarter of the whole verse.
So if you're in a rough spot,
or the whole chapter, yeah,
I would suggest crying out to the Lord as well. Yeah, read Psalm.
And it says it's a prayer of David. So this is David speaking.
So yeah, that was some good context.
That's that.
So what I wanted to talk about today, Charlie Kirk's show continued this week with guest speakers coming in and doing it. They wrapped up everything with Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson said that he wanted to spend his 2 hours on there talking about Jesus, and which is weird for Tucker Carlson. But he said that was what was most important to Charlie. So he wanted to do that. So Tucker had a point that really challenged me when he talked about it, that I had to actually stop and take notes. Those notes are what I'm going to relay to you because it lit something inside of me that has now caused me to say, okay, I am going to be much bolder in this situation, because how on earth did I forget? Or how on earth did I not take into consideration that we all have a divine spark? We are all. It doesn't matter what you say you are or what you don't believe. It's there. And we've all been conditioned. Well, that's their truth. So since, they say they're agnostic or atheist and it's like their thing, whatever. Why are we not approaching that like Tucker? Tucker laughed. He laughed because he is that confident in what he knows and is as bold as that. So I just want to, it's not going to take a long time. I just want to share with you what he shared. So I've got notes down here. I'm gonna do a little reading here.
And I will link the original video from the Charlie Kirk show in the description. And so if you want to go watch the original with Tucker, I will link that as well.
And if you want to just fast forward to this part, it's at 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Oh no.
When he says this.
We might have to wait. There's a train. We've got the windows open.
I think they'll hear the train and they'll be just fine.
So you might hear the train in the background. Don't be alarmed.
So here's what he said. He said there's no one who doesn't believe in God. At first I think, well, yes, there is. There's atheists. There's agnostics. They don't believe in God. And Tucker laughed. He said, no. Everyone believes in God. We all have that God spark within us, the divine spark exists within all of us. Whether you acknowledge it or not is a different thing. So there are three options that he has articulated, he's observed in his lifetime. And he said that their three choices are either acknowledge it and try to live by it, and that's the Christians, or you ignore it and numb yourself, and that's the agnostics, or you rage against it, and that's atheism. So he does not even take into consideration that people do not believe in God. Yes, you do. You either rage against it, you numb yourself to it, or you try your best to follow that divine spark, which is in all. That for me was a game changer, because I needed a kick in the butt. I needed somebody to share with me that I needed somebody to look at me and say, there is no such thing as somebody that doesn't believe in God. So why am I accepting that premise? I'm not accepting that anymore. As of today, I'm not accepting that anymore. He said you can see it immediately. The agnostics are numb, the atheists are enraged, and the Christians have peace. So if you see someone that's enraged, they're choosing to rage against the divine spark within them. If you see someone numb, they have numbed themselves to the spark that is within them. And if you see someone that has peace, or someone that is striving for peace, we don't always have peace every day. Just because you're a Christian doesn't mean we have to fight for our peace, because
ask for peace.
The
often.
enemy steals your peace, and you need to fight sometimes to get that back. So we're in a constant give and take with peace, in my opinion.
It's a constant spiritual battle for your peace and for your soul.
And then he said, you don't have any other options. There are no other options. Every person feels it, and it existed before you. I was corrected by Tucker today. My spirit was corrected by Tucker today, because everyone has a divine spark. I know that. I've known that my whole lifetime. So I'm done thinking that, that's just how they are. They don't believe in God. I'll push back on that. Because too often we've just been taught. That goes along with how we have been taught to be good little Christians. Oh, a good little Christian doesn't say anything about sin in someone's life. Because
don't make them feel bad.
No, because they might stop coming to church. And worry about the splinter in your own, or the log in your own eye, before you talk about the splinter in somebody else's eye.
Yep.
You don't have a right to do that. So the American church as a whole, and I'm not saying that this is every church, but the American church as a whole has done a whole lot of damage. A whole lot of watering down of scripture.
Yep.
A whole lot of turning Jesus into a hippie. When you hear about Jesus from people, there's no difference from Jesus and a hippie from the 60s.
Jesus is love. Don't you know that? Sure, Jesus is love, but Jesus is also many other things.
Jesus wouldn't do that.
Like law and order.
That's been taken out.
He had very strict rules. He came to fulfill the law. So if he was only peace, love, and applesauce, then why would he come to fulfill a law he didn't believe in?
Correct. And the more that Jesus has been homogenized, and that we've allowed it to be homogenized, the more out of control society has become. And I do plan on touching on something that I just read in 2 Kings, not in this episode, but it will be soon. That is such an absolute mirror to what's going on today, from what happened at the dissolution of the 12 tribes. So as the Samaria tribe the Sumerian that's north and south tribes. North tribe had 10 tribes of Israel. There are 12 tribes of Israel, and then Judea had 2. And so the dissolution that happened with the Assyrians with those 10 tribes, and then a century went by, and then the last of it was dissolved as well. And that ending of the tribes, the description of everything that was happening at that time, is the same thing that's happening with us right now. And that's why the people that know when with the Roman Empire, what did it look like before it ended? It looked like this. The Israelis, what did it look like? It looked like this. So every great empire that's ever been, their ending looked the same. So we need to understand where we are, but we also know we can come back when we address where we are. So that'll be in the next one, but this is a pretty quick Sunday one. I just wanted to give that truth to you, that there is no such thing as somebody that doesn't believe in God.
Especially on a
Don't
Sunday.
accept that lie anymore, because atheist, agnostic, and Christian, we all have a divine spark in us, and you're either raging against it, you're numbing yourself to it, or you are trying to obey it. And that's it. There are no other choices. So I would encourage you to stop believing that lie as well, because I stopped today. And that's all I've got, Mer.
There you go.
So have a happy Sunday, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
God bless.
Oh.